Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new episode here on
The ankle.
Hey, Amber.
I hate you like I'm young.
Cartman, you ate the skin off of every piece of chicken!
The ankle's a little mean.
He looks like a fat Pauly Shore.
Yo, I never f***ed Wayne. I never f***ed on my life, man. For sake, if I did, I'd menage with him and let him eat my ass like a cupcake.
So I'm gonna get these sleeves rolled up. So guys, welcome on back. We're going to be doing another weekly tarot reading. See how our wall is doing. Of course, remembering her weekly vlogs are like a week behind. So the one that posts today is really going to be kind of answering what our prediction from last week was. So yeah, I guess. I'm not sure. It depends on how you want to look at it. But I'm trying to think of like what connections readings we could do for Amber. I really don't know. I really don't, because like there's no real new characters in it. Maybe we can check up, see how her and Mama Lynn are doing, because they always seem to have a very tumultuous time. And I still don't know if I quite believe that her and Emily aren't seeing each other still. Or, sorry, should I say Tommy? So, I really don't know. I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see what the cards have in store, I guess. So yeah, we'll start off with Amber and Mama Lynn. Hey, universe. Ooh. Should we go for it, guys? I'm going to. F it. Okay. So this is the sun. Upright, positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, fun, joy, warmth, celebration, success, rebirth, all is well. Okay, interesting. And how's Mama Lynn doing in this? Now, I wonder if we're picking up a different perspective of this. Maybe Amber's energy is coming through really hard today. The Magician, upright, action, creation, manifestation, power, self-confidence, clarity, willpower, skill, creativity. Okay. Not a bad start. Last week, it seemed like Mama Lynn was in a real rough spot dealing with Amber, and maybe with Amber's mood shift, or because of all the health issues happening, now Mama Lynn's going to start stepping more into action. Possibility. I mean, she's going to have to, kind of, unfortunately. If Amber starts having health issues, the only person there to deal with it is Mama Lynn. So, alright, universe, show us Amber's energy in this relationship with her mother. The Emperor. Ooh, I feel like that's very symbolic. We'll get into it. Upright, respect, leadership, stability, structure, rules and power, authority, father figure, protection, control, discipline, focus, practicality. I mean, I always said Amber was just like her dad, so... No. Interesting. Do we think that maybe Amber thinks she has power over her mother? The universe, show us Mama Lynn's energy in this relationship with Amber. Ooh. The High Priestess. Pulled that card a lot in reference for Mama Lynn. Upright, intuition, sacred knowledge, the subconscious, divine feminine, trust yourself, sensitivity, purity, high morals. Okay. This is really interesting. We're getting almost kind of like a reflection. Okay. Listen, maybe this will be a more uplifting one today. Maybe Amber is finally going to start being pushed in the right direction. I know, hopeful, wishful thinking, but who knows? Okay, universe, show us both of their energies in this shared relationship. Ooh, the world reversed. Interesting. Seeking personal closure, shortcuts, delays, no closure, incompletion. I don't like that. It was so positive. Oh my god. There's going to be some kind of roadblock, which always seems to be the case. Maybe it's going to be a conflict having this strong, fiery like position, and then you have a much tamer, but almost like higher power. Also, the symbology, like the cross, all in white, very kind of a holy image. And then this one feels infernal. Interesting. Interesting. And it's all going to lead to nothing once again. I wasn't too sure where this was going in the beginning, but started to kind of get a clearer picture. Damn. Okay. You know who we haven't heard from in a while? Grandma Lynn. So I wonder if something's going on there. Let's see. Universe, show us Amber's signifier. Ooh. No, I'm going to go with this one. So we got justice, upright, justice, fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance, cause and effect, law. Okay. I think that's interesting, considering Grandma Lynn might be the one that's had the most injustice done to her. But, okay. Universe, show us... Once again, though, this is Amber's energy that she brings. And we know she's cocky. We know she thinks very highly of herself. Imagine she comes to her grandma's with this type of energy. All right, universe, show us Grandma Lynn's energy. Judgment reversed. Self-doubt, lack of self-awareness, inner critic, self-loathing, punishment, destruction, ignoring the call. Okay. This could also be directly, Grandma Lynn's feelings towards Amber. Let's see. All right, universe, show us Amber's energy in this relationship with her grandmother. The Hanged Man reversed. Delays, standstill, resistance, stalling, indecision, fear of sacrifice, lack of control. Okay. Now, I do think it is an interesting point to bring up that the reason why Amber was kicked out at 18 and had, well, maybe not 18, and had to go live with Casey was because her mom was living with her mom at the time. Amber was being an active setback in her mother's sobriety. I wonder if that type of energy is going to come back into it. The Star, upright, hope, calm, faith, purpose, renewal, spirituality, fortune, good omen, rejuvenation. Okay. Listen, I don't know how long it has been since Mama Lynn and Grandma Lynn really had a steady relationship. I think they've probably been working on theirs a lot longer than Amber has been working on it with her mom. So I have a feeling that they're in a really good spot, and Amber is the cog, the wrench in the machine that's stopping more progression. All right, universe, show us their shared energy in this relationship. Oh. The Hermit reversed. Isolation, loneliness, withdrawal, resignation, distance, lost your way. And we don't see them interact anymore nowadays. We don't. She was going to family things and whatnot pretty much most of last year, except for when she was at Emily's. And now, all of a sudden, she doesn't do anything with family. She doesn't do anything really outside of just hanging out and with her mom and keeping her mom busy, it seems. If Mama Lynn is so busy with Amber on her free days, then she doesn't have time for anyone else. Okay, interesting. Now let's do one for Amber and Tommy. And we'll see. All right, we'll see. And then we'll do the weekly reading. All right, universe, show us Amber's... Ooh, okay. I'm just going to trust her. Judgment, upright again. Judgment, rebirth, inner calling, a new phase, absolution, reckoning, awakening, redemption, forgiveness, mercy. Well, from what Emily be saying, which, by the way, y'all, I would take anything that Emily says now with a grain of salt. I really would. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe Amber's crying for forgiveness. All right, universe, show us Emily's energy in this. Well, no, just show us Emily's energy, first of all. This one's still sticking out to me. The Fool reversed, holding back, indecision, hesitation, recklessness, fearlessness, bad choices, risk-taking. I mean, that's kind of the energy that we've given to Emily now at this point, isn't it? It's kind of got like fuckboy energy, like kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, you know? I think the rock being Amber and the hard place. I think Emily's been battling a lot with her fetish, but also the loss of her last, sexual object. So I have a feeling that that's more so what it's getting at. But interesting. Alrighty, universe, show us Amber's energy in this relationship with Emily. Now, Emily did come out recently, apparently, and said that Amber was more than just emotionally abusive. Again, I take anything Emily says with a grain of salt at this point. Oh. The Hermit, upright, soul-searching, introspection, contemplation, wisdom, truth-seeking, being alone, independence, inner guidance, meditation, consciousness. Okay, yeah, no, that's definitely the energy that Amber brings. Let's see what else it's got for us. Right, universe, show us Tommy's, Emily's. Ooh. Damn. Okay, well, that was 2. But Wheel of Fortune did land up like this. Ooh. I wasn't expecting that. God damn. Reversed, bad luck, no control, resistance to change, breaking cycles, negative phase. Interesting. They're both not in the best space, I would say. Which, however you might feel about that, you're right. I feel like a bit of it is their own doing, but Tower reversed, personal transformation, fear of change, averting or delayed disaster, suffering, collapse, stormy time, restlessness. I don't think it's going too well for them, but once again, we have no real confirmation. We have been talking more, though, just in the Amberverse zeitgeist of her still being with Emily. So doesn't it seem like opportune timing that Emily would come out and be like, oh no guys, she was so abusive. Girl, bye. You still having her sending you cookie videos. Let's ask the Magic Conch, right? Let's see. Magic Conch, is Emily still dating Amber?
No.
Oh, okay. Let's move over to Magic 8 Ball. I just have a bit of a follow-up question, but I don't want to tire out the conch. Magic 8 Ball. Did Emily just recently break up with Amber Lynn? Prospect good. Interesting. I wonder if it was all the buzz of the town that got Emily backing out again. It's fine, she'll hit her up in a few more weeks when she's horny again. Alright, with that, actually, sorry, we're still using the Mage Arcana deck. Get our signifier for Amber in her week up ahead. And then, yeah, we'll do our little weekly reading. Alrighty, universe, show us Amber's signifier for this upcoming week. The energy that she's bringing into this new week. Ooh. Messy. So it's going to be a messy one. Go figure. Whoop. The moon. Reversed. Release of fear. Repressing emotions. Inner confusion. Misinterpretation. Darkness. Insecurities. I mean, that kind of feels like remnants of last week, to be honest. We do know that, or the week before, we do know that she's been having a very hard time. We know that. I think that's just kind of carrying on through. But let's see what the week's got in store for, our goal. Alright, universe. What's Monday gonna look like for Ambi? King of Wands, reverse. Impulsiveness, ruthless. High expectations, haste, unachievable expectations. Oh, so she's starting off strong. Interesting. Okay. We might need a few more days here. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to do... So that's Monday. Tuesday. Wednesday. We'll come back in a second. Eight of Wands, upright, speed, rapid action, movement, swift change, manifesting quickly, quick decisions, air travel. Well, that's definitely not gonna happen. Unless maybe she's gonna go take a trip to Vegas. I doubt it. Quick decisions though. Interesting. Well, to be fair, this also is kind of giving like cycle 1. She puts all of these plans into motion, trying to manifest these things really quickly for herself or create swift change, but she doesn't make it very far past planning. So let's see what Wednesday's got in store. Queen of Pentacles, upright, nurturing, practical, providing financially, a working parent. Interesting. Very interesting. I've also seen some speculations that Amber's recent monetary setbacks could also be related to having to pay off a certain Wisconsinite's mortgage. But I don't know, you guys. I don't know. The Magic Conch said they ain't together no more. So who knows? Maybe she's offering to pay for someone's school or something. I mean, who knows? That new lawyer friend of hers she's been talking to allegedly is in school. I wonder if they're trying to get fucking tuition for free. All right, universe. Show us Thursday's energy. Ooh. This one. King of Cups, upright. A lot of like really high cards. King, Queen, King. Kind of crazy. Emotionally balanced, compassionate, diplomatic, control, balanced, supportive leader, tolerance, empathetic. Interesting. Is Ambi gonna... Well, listen, if we find out today that like she goes into therapy or something, she's going to be starting a program, then these types of changes could actually come about. Or maybe she's going to go see a doctor or something. Let's see. All right, universe, show us what Friday has in store for Ambi. Can y'all see that? I don't know if it's over far enough. Knight of Cups, reverse. Moodiness, disappointment, overactive imagination, jealousy. Ooh, okay, interesting. So we're not necessarily going to get too far when it comes to this productive kind of energy, but the week didn't start off good for her. So she's going to get like a little boost of energy and then boom, right back to the same old. Here, what we're going to do is I'm going to cut the deck just a bit, and then we're going to take the top and bottom cards and see, Okay, so this is Saturday. From the bottom, Sunday. Let's see. How's our girl's weekend gonna look out? Seven of Pentacles, upright, long-term view, hard work, perseverance, diligence, sustainable results, investment. Okay. Maybe girl's gonna finally get on one of those GLP-1s again. Who knows? And then for Sunday, hey, Nine of Cups, upright, wish come true, content, satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury, gratitude. Listen, universe, I ain't saying you're wrong, girl. I am not saying that. I'm just interested to see how this is going to play out. How do we think this is going to play out, y'all? Oops, no, that one doesn't go in there. Like, it seemed to get a little rocky there for her, a little bit, but that's not bad. I mean, no one can expect a week to go perfectly, right? I guess I just don't quite understand what this could be telling us. Like, very interesting. I'm open to hearing your thoughts, guys. I'm almost seeing the pentagram, as being like a gift, kind of like something's being passed on. It's something that you're gonna have to work more on yourself in order to like cultivate it. So I wonder if we're getting another therapy arc, or maybe she's going to do the song and dance to try and get on a weight loss surgery list. I doubt it. But that was an interesting read, you guys. Today was very mixed bag, I would say. Not in a bad way, but I don't know as though we've ever really gotten this kind of ambiguous of a read before for Amber. And I'm interested to see how that's going to play out. So, of course, like I said, we'll have to wait till next week's vlog to see. But I have a feeling we might start seeing some drops of like hope being given throughout the week. Like, oh guys, I just so happened to have this appointment and now something big is in the works. Like, it wouldn't surprise me. She's got to have a ploy coming up soon, and I think that's what we're picking up on, is another something to keep people holding on almost, But yeah, let me know your thoughts, guys. Definitely want to know. Probably going to take like a look back at last week's read and see, what we said and everything, what the cards had in store for her back then, to see what this week's vlog might be. But we'll have to wait and see. We won't know how this week goes until next week, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning on in, you guys. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day once again. Taking care of yourselves. And yeah, Pooks is going to have a new episode out later today, so we'll do that when we get to it. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning on in, guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe to comment. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.